All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. All honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. It was worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace and salutation to you brothers that's out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly, sincerely, and for the love of the gospel. All right, basically this sit down is gonna be entitled "The My Sword Goes Off," because once you look up certain words in the My Sword, people take it for face value because they think the My Sword is completely correct, which it's not. All right, the My Sword goes off just like the blue letter goes off. All right, but these are good tools to use, when you have it, because if it links up with the scripture in context, then and you can cross-reference it with something else, then hey, this word is on point. For example, if you go to John 3:16, and you look up, it says, "For God so loved the world." You look at that word. You look at that word "world." It goes to the word "cosmos." All right, which if you look up the definition 1, definition 2, you see it says government. It says order. It says the world, the universe, the circle of the earth, which have to take for extrapolation. No, that's not what it's talking about. That's almost definitely not what it's talking about. It says what says the human family, which if you want to go deeper than that, which is talking about the color, because hue means color and man is men. So when it says the human, which is the colored man's family, which that's still that's still going off itself, because what you have so-called Africans, Moabites, the other nations, they're people of color too. So you can't really use that as for the word. So you basically go through the whole entire definition until you find the one that fits that scripture most best. So the one I seen was a government, because the word governor, the word government is not what? It's not in everybody. A government is a select group of people. All right. Basically, it says government is a select group of people that are chosen above all the rest of the people. A government is a select people who controls the rest of the people. Just like United States, we have a government, and the government basically selects rules and laws to pass, so that people may follow. And that world going back to cosmos, hey, is basically saying, okay, this is not talking about everybody on the whole planet Earth. All right, this is talking about a select group of people. Who's that select group of people? It's talking about the Israelites. All right. So as you see, the My Sword goes off, heavily on certain words, but on other words, it can be direct, straight on the point. All right. Another example of the My Sword is going off. If you go to the word, this is Genesis 25 and 25. If you look up the word Esau, now the word Esau comes from the Hebrew word escapes me for the minute. Ashawa, I believe, which means wasted away is he. All right, but right here it says Esau means hairy, which the word seer comes from. Is a Hebrew word for hairy. All right, the word seer, which you can extrapolate with Mount Seir. Now why does the word seer means hairy? So my Mount Seir, because if you look at the hairs of your arms, what the hairs of your arms look like? What? Mountains. All right, but to basically to just show that how the My Sword goes off as well. So don't put your whole entire trust into the My Sword. All right, you can basically line it up with other scriptures, but some scriptures are direct on point. Like if you look up the word Jacob, which it does mean supplanter. All right, so and you see it right there. It says supplanter. All right, and that's exactly what Jacob means. It means supplanter. All right, so so My Sword does go off. Don't put your whole entire trust into My Sword. Cross reference it. If it lines up with the scripture, if it's exactly what it's talking about, hey, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But if it's talking about some old other stuff, that's completely left field, hey, you know, that might not be the that might not be the direct definition of that word. All right. So, you know, that was just a couple. This is just a quick, you know, hit on something, just to show you, hey, man, my source not 100% correct. All right. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to you brothers that's out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for the love of the gospel. All right. With that, I want to say shalom.